against Junior Dos Santos.
He is the most dangerous striker in all of MMA.
The one thing that's missing from his MMA career is the UFC heavyweight title.
I don't know if I'm going to take the UFC belt, but I will die trying.
Everybody's talking about Junior Dos Santos.
Dos Santos proved himself against Verdum.
Fabricio Verdum, one of the top jiu-jitsu fighters in all of mixed martial arts, and Junior Dos Santos put him to sleep.
I'm excited for this fight. I'm looking forward to fighting a legend like Mirko Cro Cop.
Stefan Struve was his next opponent, blasted him away very quickly too, and we know right away that Junior Dos Santos is a force to be reckoned with in the heavyweight division.
And it is all over! Junior Dos Santos with another knockout victory!
Mirko Cro Cop doesn't go to the ground. He wants to bang toe-to-toe, and that's exactly what Junior Dos Santos likes to do.
If he gets past this very talented young heavyweight, he's letting everyone else in that division know that Mirko Cro Cop is back, and he is a legitimate threat to the UFC Heavyweight Championship.
Oh, no he didn't. Junior Dos Santos, the Brazilian. Cigano, his nickname, means gypsy in Portuguese. 8-1 overall in his mixed martial arts career. 2-0 inside the octagon. You saw the devastating knockout of Fabricio Verdum a moment ago. Took him 54 seconds in London to reign supreme, but tonight could truly be the greatest night of his mixed martial arts career with the Nogueiras in his corner. Anderson Silva, Mark Munoz, Jason Lambert, amongst his training partners. He could be a big part of the UFC heavyweight future.
Well, you know what? This young man has only been training in MMA for about 4.5, 5 years now. You know, you talk to his manager, Ed Soares, and he said this kid is a special talent. He's a big, strong, powerful athlete, and his boxing is outstanding. We saw that against Fabricio Verdum. He's got that one-punch, crisp knockout power that, you know, it's hard to deal with. And he's aggressive, and he's going to get in Mirko Cro Cop's face. There's no secret to what either one of these guys wants to do. Both guys want to stand, and Mirko Cro Cop wants to land one of those big high kicks. Junior Dos Santos wants to drop one of those meat hooks on Mirko's face.
6'3", you'll see officially on the tail of the tape, but about 240 pounds, so you know he's going to be a little bit bigger than Cro Cop. But the fact of the matter is, size isn't going to be a huge difference in this fight. Power is going to be identical because both of them can finish the fight in a single strike.
And you know what? You got to look at this guy's training camp as well. Yes. Training with Nogueira, training with Anderson Silva. He's training with some of the very best MMA fighters that Brazil has to offer. You saw Mark Munoz was there in his corner as well. There's his manager, Ed Soares. I mean, this kid is doing all the right things. He is a very exciting prospect right now. If he can get by Mirko Cro Cop, he'll be a very exciting contender.
Junior Dos Santos. Doesn't matter what he's done before tonight. If he can win tonight, he will truly have defeated a legend. Never been out of the first round in his mixed martial arts career. 14-1 advantage in head strikes. His UFC career has been very short and very dominating so far. In his 2 combined fights, he has taken only 1 solid strike to the head and landed 14 of his own. Junior Cigano Dos Santos. Set to face an MMA legend.
said it before, this is the toughest man in the world to come out to Duran Duran music.
Going old school on us, the former Pride champion, the second most wins in Pride history. Mirko Cro Cop holds every combined UFC Pride record for kick knockouts. In addition to his striking, he has excellent takedown defense, defending 77% of his opponent's takedown defense. That's among the best ever in MMA, comparing to the likes of the former longtime UFC light heavyweight champion, Chuck the Iceman Liddell.
Yeah, it's really interesting. They both have a very similar strategy, but Mirko obviously comes from the kickboxing background, whereas Chuck, karate and wrestling. Mirko has, in my opinion, the most impressive highlight reel in all of MMA. Just devastating head kick knockout after head kick knockout. I mean, the fighters are lucky if they get one or two of those in a career. I mean, this guy has dozens. And against top-flight competition, Alexander Emelianenko, I mean, he's knocked down Nogueira, but Nogueira's so durable, he got up and armbarred him. I mean, but knocked out so many guys. Igor Vovchanchin knocked him out. Just devastating power in his kicks. Comes from the southpaw position with that high leg kick.
Mirko Cro Cop stepping into the Harley-Davidson prep point, stepping into the octagon. Takes a deep breath, and tonight intends to put on a show in front of this sold-out crowd, American Airlines Center, Dallas, Texas. UFC 103, Franklin versus Belfort, presented by Tequila Cazadores, the official spirit sponsor of the UFC. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight is brought to you by the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley-Davidson, the Croatian, 10 years the elder of the Brazilian. You see the Brazilian weighed in officially 10 pounds heavier. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. Once again, the veteran voice of the octagon, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. Sponsored by Tap Out, an expression of combat known worldwide, now available at tapout.com. And BSN, the makers of the Ultra Premium Syntha 6 RTD, the official protein beverage of the UFC. And the only motorcycles worthy of being in the octagon, Harley-Davidson. And now, 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 8 wins with 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 236 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil, Junior Cigano dos Santos. And now, introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a striker. He holds a professional record of 25 wins, 6 losses, 2 draws, and 1 no contest. Standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 226 pounds, fighting out of Zagreb, Croatia. He is the winner of the Pride Heavyweight Grand Prix, Mirko Cro Cop. And when the action begins, the referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Bergliata.
All right, guys, we get to the rules in the locker room. I want a nice, clean fight. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves, go back to your corner, come out fighting.
Well, the old saying, if you want to become a legend, at one point you got to beat a legend. That's the opportunity that stands in front of that man tonight, Junior Dos Santos. Mirko Cro Cop.
Dos Santos is one intense-looking dude.
Bring it.
All right, you all ready?
Look at that.
Let's go, guys, fight.
Tonight's clock brought to you by Need for Speed Shifting. Fast Drive Faster. In stores now. Cro Cop. In his familiar trunks. The black trunks with the Croatian flag. Dos Santos quickly moves in. Cro Cop will look to control. Vicious leg kicks from Mirko Cro Cop.
He landed a good shot to the body.
Dos Santos, the aggressor early.
Dos Santos is moving in fast. So far, Mirko doing a good job of avoiding him, evading his strikes. And he's looking for his opening. Good shot to the body.
I still get this feeling in my stomach anytime I see Cro Cop in the octagon.
That's why.
Exactly, because it can end so violently so quickly.
You never know.
Man, scary. And again, Mirko Cro Cop.
I'll tell you what, Dos Santos is the type of guy that's really going to make him fight too. He's so dangerous. Mirko has to be on his toes.
All it takes is one.
All it takes is one from both men.
Exactly. Cro Cop. Good combination by the
Good left
Brazilian.
hook by Dos Santos.
Cro Cop
is
covers
hurt.
up. Dos Santos feels it. Closing in again. He's the aggressor.
Good uppercut by Dos Santos.
He's got Mirko Cro Cop backpedaling.
Dos Santos is cut, Mike.
Dos Santos is cut. There's a little bit of a mouse on the side of the head of Mirko Cro Cop.
And that's where that left hook landed.
This man truly has been in some of the greatest battles in mixed martial arts history. They exchange knees. Both men wounded. Cro Cop. Dos Santos again pushing forward.
Dos Santos is taking the center of the octagon, Mike, and he's forcing Mirko up against the cage.
The chant and the support for Mirko Cro Cop. Just past the midway point of the first round. Fight scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Mirko Cro Cop seemed to be in very good spirits this week.
Dos Santos, look at that. Cro Cop trying to take him to the ground, but
They're
didn't
right
quite
back
make
up.
it.
UFC 103 tonight, Joe. UFC 104, Machida versus Shogun. Saturday, October 24th, Staples Center. Lyoto Machida, Mauricio Shogun Hua, Cain Velasquez, Big Ben Rothwell. UFC 104 presented by Tap Out live on pay-per-view in the US and Canada. Tickets still available. Go to UFC.com for more information.
It looks like Dos Santos is cut over both eyes, Mike. Or around both eyes, rather.
Cro Cop starting to get his timing, it seems.
But he gets pressed. A nice
There it
straight
is.
left.
Yep.
Dos Santos got hurt by that, Mike.
Cro Cop waiting.
And that's the same kind of straight left that broke the eye socket of Bob Sapp.
The one thing you can't be if you're the young bull,
He hit him with it again.
yep, is too aggressive. Looks like that's a pretty good size cut over the eye of Junior Dos Santos. Swing and a miss again.
Well, it says a lot about Cro Cop's intentions, just that he's willing to take on such a tough young lion. Especially, I mean, Dos Santos does not have a big name. Much more danger than his name implies.
Watch for the kick.
With only 2 fights in the UFC, this is a huge risk for Mirko.
Not a lot of reward, ton of risk.
Well,
Huge upside, huge. Well, the reward is a win, but name-wise, like you're talking about.
Right.
Huge reward and upside if Dos Santos pulls off the win.
Right. Well, the reward is to let the hardcore fans know that he's back. Because everybody knows Dos Santos is dangerous. And Mirko knows this as well. I mean, he knew this taking this fight. It shows his intention. You know, he's not just looking for an easy win.
Good first round by both men.
Good straight
Again with
left
that
again.
straight left.
Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
That was an excellent first round for Mirko Cro Cop. He got in a little bit of danger, but he landed some great shots.
Let's listen into the corner of Dos Santos.
Se ele te segurar a mão na mão, velho, dá tipo a cotovelada pra cima e segura a mão na mão também. Segura a mão na mão, Júnior, tá? Segura a mão na mão, velho.
Great. You're doing really well, man.
Minotauro Nogueira.
Dê uma atenção com a guarda e mantenha a mesma pressão nele, tá? Você vai ganhar a pressão agora, né,
And in the corner of Mirko Cro Cop. "19 of his career wins have come by knockout. 25 wins overall. Had a long run as one of the best fighters in Pride history.
Back up, back up. You all right? Are you ready? Let's go fight.
18 wins in Pride, second only to Vanderlei Silva's 23. Second round. Cro Cop, the southpaw. The young, hungry Brazilian, 8-1 overall.
An interesting thing about this fight, Mike, is that even though Cro Cop is vastly more experienced, some of the online sites have him a betting underdog.
For the first time good right hand. Dos Santos out of the first round for the first time in his UFC career. That might be, Joe, because Mirko Cro Cop hasn't looked, in his own estimation, as devastating in the octagon as he did earlier in his career, and that's one of the reasons why he came back.
Well, I don't think it's as much about ability as it is about desire. You know, Mirko is, he's a hero in his home country. He's achieved so much success. Dos Santos is all over him, though.
That left hand found a home, though, again.
And again.
Dos Santos has got to be careful with that straight left of Mirko Cro Cop. Although he won that exchange, as you mentioned, that straight left busted up Bob Sapp and many others.
I think one of the things that's happened to Mirko in the UFC with the Gonzaga fight, with the Czech Congo fight, is that his air, the air of invincibility, or at least the air of, being this assassin, is kind of like diminished a little bit because of those losses. Because he hasn't fought up to the ability that he showed in Pride, that some people think that he's done. But the old lion can still bite.
No question about it. Is he still as feared and respected? He better be, in a lot of ways.
Still looking for that straight left.
Uppercut
by Dos Santos.
Cro Cop pushing him away. Cro Cop's covering up pretty well, Joe. He keeps putting those hands in front, bouncing around, looking for another chance to land that straight left. It's becoming a pattern here. Now let's see if he unleashes another head kick here.
I mean, we've yet to see him really knock anybody out with a head kick in the UFC.
There it is.
Looking for it, though, man.
And with him, there's no setup. It's just fire. He has set it up, but here he's just trying to catch Junior Dos Santos off guard.
He throws it to the body as well. He stopped Heath Herring with a vicious body kick that bent Heath Herring's body. I mean, there's a picture of it you can see online of the shot as it connected. Good right hand there by Dos Santos.
Cro Cop trying to retaliate, trying to counter with the left again. Bad landing place, but good kick.
Moving in and to the side in angles, and that's why he's landing these shots.
Bad landing place, but good kick. Ducked away that time. Mirko to the midsection. The Croatian anti-terrorism commando, Cro Cop. .115 remains in the second round.
Knee by Dos Santos. Mirko keeps doing that. He keeps grabbing Dos Santos and pushing him off. And that's when you know, in previous fights, he's tried to land a big high kick.
I was thinking the same thing. Let's see if he's trying to set something up. As you push your opponent back into the range of your kick and fire away.
There's a nice kick.
Bring it up, bring it up.
Oh,
Bad landing place, but good kick.
Let's take a look at that.
Time, right?
Accidental.
Yeah, you know, it's that inside leg kick, Mike. I mean, we've said this a million times. There it is, right on the button. The wrong button. The baby button.
It's only a warning. You bring it up, okay? It was accident. Bring it up.
Okay, he's got 5 minutes now. I mean,
Hey, you have 5 minutes. All right? 5.
the problem with those kind of kicks is that even though you give a guy 5 minutes to recover, oftentimes they're never the same again.
Right.
Gonzaga and Tuchscherer, I mean, that's a perfect example of that.
We saw him later at dinner that night. Tuchscherer, and I don't know if he was the same
I
still.
know.
That was a devastating
It's
shot.
not intentional, I know.
Gonads.
How much time? How much time?
That was Joe. He said it.
1 minute?
Mike Goldberg. Looking to
Powerful
preserve that
Joe
Shaq
Rogan.
versus
You got up
show.
to 4 more
That's right.
minutes.
Can't say the G word.
I think that's like a medical term. I don't think that's even.
I don't think that that's a medical.
Gonads?
Yes.
I think it is.
Well, now you've said it twice, so let's find out.
Well, I've been saying balls all night.
Okay, but that could be soccer, tennis, baseball.
Time, keep you ready?
Here we go.
Ready? Let's go fight.
Santos sucks it up and comes back. Good for him. Guaranteed he's still feeling it though. And Mirko's had a little chance to recover. Good left hook by Dos Santos.
Under 30 seconds left in the round. Watch for another kick before the end of this round from Mirko. To the body. Oh, he cut him open. Mirko Cro Cop cut over his left eye. 10 seconds.
Dos Santos looking for that uppercut, Mike.
He's staying busy.
Oh,
and it's
body kick by
Dos
Dos
Santos who throws the kick. Man, all about the left hand in round 2.
Yeah, let's take a look at that straight left there by Cro Cop, and you know, Dos Santos immediately trying to counter, and there, boom, big left hook by Dos Santos, and there's another straight left catching Dos Santos coming in. He's sniping with that, Mike.
Atenção na guarda.
Keep attention with your guard.
Atenção na guarda.
Keep your guard up.
Lutando muito bem, velho.
You're fighting really well, man. Keep calm. Keep your hands up.
E a mão
Keep
alta.
playing him. Keep your hands
Quando
up.
você se move, ele não acha o lugar para te chutar. Né?
When you move, he can't find a place to kick you, okay?
Então sempre se movendo, Júnior.
You gotta always keep moving, Junior. Let's go, let's go.
Third and final round. Leon Tabs. Look in the corner of Junior Dos Santos. Dos Santos his 2 UFC fights coming in had lasted a total of 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Ready? You ready?
This
Go
one
fight.
heads to the third and final round. Cro Cop may very well be behind on points.
Now Cro Cop is pushing forward, Mike.
Right in front of our
Oh,
cast
good left hand by
position
Cro
again.
Cop.
Tell you what, Dos Santos can take a shot. Cro Cop will look for the left again. And you heard the corner of Dos Santos say, keep moving so he can't set up the kicks.
Yeah, we really haven't seen that many kicks from Mirko. It's really been more of him trying to land that left hand, avoid the punches of Dos Santos.
I may have forgotten, but 2 head kicks that were high, Joe, and then the inside leg kick that caught him.
There's one.
That's 4, maybe one more, but there have not been a lot.
It
That's for
could
certain.
be because he's tasted the power of Dos Santos and a little worried about being countered.
Well, certainly nobody's thought about going down on this fight. No ground game exhibited by
nice
either.
knee to the body by Dos Santos.
And he followed it up. Mirko slipped. And he got hit with another knee. Cro Cop couldn't get his footing, and he's getting picked apart here now.
Good left by Cro Cop. Right by Dos Santos. Good right to
Mirko Cro Cop, 35 years old. Dos Santos teeing away with confidence. Another knee to the midsection.
Dos Santos putting the pressure on.
He's wobbly.
He's hurt.
Mirko Cro Cop is in trouble. Hands are back up.
He's hurt, Mike.
Watch for the knee
He's
again.
got that Muay Thai clinch.
He's got a good clinch in, or he did a moment ago, and delivered a couple of strong knees.
Another nice knee to the body. Mirko's trying to recover here, but he's hurt.
Gonna pull down on the head. Cro Cop said, wait. Cro Cop said he can't see. It is all over. Mirko Cro Cop. He says he cannot see. Junior Dos Santos has defeated the legend. A huge victory tonight for Junior Dos Santos.
Almost an anticlimactic ending. I would like to see what it was. I mean, obviously he was blasting with those knees to the body. He had him pressed up against the cage, and he landed some very hard shots to the body.
Joe, let's take a look and see if we can see the definitive reason for the ending. Fight replay brought to you by Bud Light. The difference is drinkability.
Boom. Oh, man. Now, this is the end of the fight here.
See, that might
right in the eye.
have busted his eye socket. Because then he said right away he can't see. And then, yep, see, he goes to the eye. And that may be why.
Did he say he couldn't see, or he just covered his eye?
Well, he covered his eye right out. He waved it off, Joe, and he kind of motioned and he rubbed his eye. Mirko Cro Cop. Yep, he's still having problems with that left eye, but what a moment tonight for Junior Dos Santos. The official decision for Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mogliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of the third round, declaring the winner by verbal submission, Junior Cigano Dos Santos.
What a great show put together here tonight by Junior Dos Santos. Here's Joe.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Junior Dos Santos. This is a huge victory for you over a legend of the sport. You've got to be happy right now. Tell us how you're feeling.
Yeah, I'm feel very good. My training was very hard, and tonight I got one more victory in my career.
You caught him with some big knees to the body towards the end of the round, and then a right hand. It looked like you caught him in the eye, and then he waved it off because he couldn't see. Is that what happened?
O grande entrou, depois daquela direita entrou. O que aconteceu no fim da luta? Yeah, my training will give me that. I hope everybody enjoyed my fight, and United States has been wonderful to me. Oh yeah, I want to thank God, UFC for more this opportunity. Dória, Minotauro, Anderson Silva, Munhoz, Shane da La Rue, muitas outras pessoas, Stitch pela bandagem. E eu tô muito feliz e contente. Beijo para toda a galera do Brasil aí. Graças a Deus concluí. Thank you Dallas. Thank you for coming tonight. Thank you.
All right, Junior, you've had only 3 fights in the UFC, but 2 huge names. First, the knockout of Fabricio Verdum, and now Mirko Cro Cop. What's next for you? What would you like to do next in the heavyweight division?
Você teve 3 lutas no Ultimate, entendeu? Yeah. UFC is the boss. He's no... Okay? Whatever they want.
Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you again. Junior Dos Santos, ladies and gentlemen.
Gotta see the boss. Well, the boss is right behind him, Minotauro Nogueira. But I'll tell you what, this kid